Monica McNutt and Stephen A. Smith get into a heated debate live on First Take. But before we get off into today's video, you come across my video, do me a favor. Please hit the subscribe button, post your comments, share the video out. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. And if this is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, post your comments, share the video out. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. I see everybody in the comments section, #salute, and you know what my mantra is. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. Well, Monica McNutt, the ex-collegiate athlete from Georgetown, was live on air with Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe on First Take. And they got into a heated debate about the WNBA and Caitlin Clark. But before we get off into today's podcast is sponsored by SeatGeek.
SeatGeek, the official sponsor of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the #1 rated ticketing app, over 28 million downloads, 70,000 plus events from concerts to sports, all your tickets across the web, all in one place, rated 1 to 10. Green means good, red means bad, and all your tickets are backed by your buyers guaranteed. And remember, use my promo code SimplyBallDropping at checkout to get $20 off your purchase.
And just know, by using my promo code SimplyBallDropping at checkout, you're getting $20 off your purchase. Also know that you will be supporting the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Well, let's get right off into it. Monica McNutt didn't mince words when it came to Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. Yesterday on First Take, Monica McNutt, she appeared, and they was talking about Caitlin Clark in this Kennedy Carter situation on the foul that was upgraded to a flagrant foul, the cheap shot. And a lot of people might not, like the takes and my views and my points that I have when it comes to Caitlin Clark. A lot of comments saying that, I'm definitely hating on Caitlin Clark. No, I'm not hating on Caitlin Clark. I'm giving it to you as I see it. So if you don't like my takes on Caitlin Clark, y'all sure not going to like the takes that Monica McNutt aired out on First Take yesterday morning with Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe. So let's take a listen to some of the things that Monica McNutt had to say about the situation surrounding WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever. And basically she says, y'all expect people to roll out the red carpet for Caitlin Clark. So let's take a listen to some of the things that Monica McNutt said on First Take when her and Stephen A. Smith got into a heated debate. Let's take a listen.
Probably
Monica.
Yeah, what I was saying.
You know
okay,
it definitely.
Say it. No, Monica. No, don't parse words, Monica.
Say it,
Monica.
Monica.
You got to go in those locker rooms.
Shannon's
I
right.
know you
Say
cool
it,
with
Monica.
those women. Say it.
So do me a favor and let me finish.
Say
I
it.
got y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
Respect.
You're not gonna tell me what to say, Stephen A. I'm gonna talk, right? There is certainly jealousy. There's certainly a reason to prove yourself. But if it is as bad as you all are now perceiving it to be, this team is 11 games in, and this is the first time we're having a conversation about a non-basketball play. If it is as lethal and as nasty as the media has come to portray it. All I'm saying is Kennedy Carter, her behavior is not indicative of the entire league. And the blanket statements are where this thing is going. Let me finish. The blanket statements are where this thing is going left. There are a ton of women in this league that are going to compete at a high level and be good sports in this thing. This is new territory for everyone involved. As far as the Matt Barnes and the Uncle Shannon conversation about getting into fights and altercations, you mentioned Angel Reese. Angel Reese has always had her teammates back to that degree.
Totally agree,
Aaliyah
Monica.
Boston has been walking this thing out with Caitlin Clark closely. I know that her teammates love her and appreciate her, but if it is not who they are to jump up and start a fight, then maybe they can't afford to lose game checks potentially, y'all. A game check in the NBA is what we're talking about in terms of salaries overall in the WNBA. So I think I would like you guys, and we all should do a better job of having a conversation with a little bit more nuance. We all agree Kennedy Carter was wrong. We all agree there is some jealousy, but to your point, Stephen A., there is jealousy. To your point, it is still a league. What has been frustrating for those of us that have covered the league for years, you can go back to Candace Parker's rookie year.
Great point.
There's tape floating around on the internet. There has been physicality and welcome to the league moments.
Great point.
That's all. And so making a blanket statement about the women of this league is unfair. Is there jealousy? Yes. But is the league and are all of the players in the league hating on her? I do not think that that is accurate. And
now you heard what Monica McNutt said. Basically, she's saying some things around the lines that I'm saying about Caitlin Clark. Yeah, y'all might think there's a lot of people that are hating on Caitlin Clark, but I don't think that's the case. And like she said, I don't think there's this one play with Kennedy Carter is indicative of what the whole WNBA is in a sense. They're taking this one isolated incident and they trying to pin it on this is what the WNBA brings to the table because of the fact that Caitlin Clark is a rookie and they laying the wood on her. And then she went on to say, she made a great point when she was talking about Candace Parker, her rookie year. There's tape floating around, the aggressive play on Candace Parker, the fouls that they had on Candace Parker, and she played through it. But nobody never made a big deal about that situation. We all know Caitlin Clark is putting eyes on the game now. We know Caitlin Clark is the cash cow. We know that she is drawing revenue. We know that she is putting fans in seats. We know what she's doing. But then you got to understand that Monica McNutt went on as far to say in that segment that Stephen A. Smith, with your power and your platform, why are you just now starting to focus and talk about the WNBA? You should have been doing this years ago. And Stephen A. took exception to that. And what Stephen A. did is he went on his show after First Take and really tried to be the victim in what Monica McNutt was saying. So guys, I want y'all to pay attention to how Stephen A. Smith always think he is the victim when somebody comes at him, and he always plays the victim. But then also, guys, y'all got to take a notice of what Shannon Sharpe did. In that whole segment on First Take, Shannon Sharpe, you know, he tried to interject and say some things. Nah, come on, Monica. Nah, speak. And then what Shannon Sharpe did had Monica McNutt on nightcap with him and Ocho. Now, what kind of move is that? That is a brilliant move by Shannon Sharpe, a.k.a. Unk. So you got to watch the relationship that is panning out before our eyes between Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe. Because what Shannon Sharpe did after that explosive First Take interview, then he has Monica McNutt on nightcap, speaking with her, being keying with her. And then Stephen A. goes to his show and wants to talk about Monica McNutt. Why come Stephen A. didn't reach out to Monica McNutt to have her on his show? I find it kind of funny. That's what kind of power Shannon Sharpe has now on ESPN First Take and what Shannon Sharpe is doing in the media space. And a lot of people might say my takes are crazy on Caitlin Clark and things that I say about her. And then everybody's saying that I always bring up Angel Reese. Yeah, I'm going to bring up Angel Reese because Angel Reese is almost a forgotten one. And this is what Angel Reese had to say on ESPN moments ago. She said the reason why we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too. So Angel Reese said, don't forget about me. Angel Reese been doing this her whole time. And basically Angel Reese went out as far as to say that after that one college basketball game in the NCAA championship, when LSU beat Iowa in Dallas for the national championship, when she did all that "you can't see me," that right there alone put eyes on basketball and made everybody want to tune in the next season. And now it has moved forward to the WNBA. Angel Reese said, hey, don't forget about me. I'm helping the cause too. So you guys, y'all don't like my takes when I talk about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, but I damn sure know that y'all ain't gonna like what Monica McNutt had to say. And she did not mince words. So you guys let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Please post your comments. I love to hear from you. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. And just remember, on your way out the door, make sure you give the video a thumbs up.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.